Morning, Steve Freed in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Yesterday we had a wild day with soybeans up 40 cents, corn up 10. We tested close to $13 on the March beans and ran into some resistance maybe. The market was hearing three things. Number one, that Argentina weather and southern Brazil weather could be dry. We also heard that there might be chances that China might come in and buy some U.S. soybeans for February if Brazil can't ship the 8 million tons China has on the books for Brazil for the month of February. Still, most of the beans that they ship in January would be out of the United States. We also noted that there are some people that think that China's corn crop is 30 million tons below the USDA's guess. That could encourage them to come in and buy more U.S. corn. We're the cheapest in the world, and that would bring in needed corn. It could add to the reserves and all of this. So we're still looking at pretty strong basis levels domestically. Spreads are narrowing because I think the commercials need to buy corn from the farmers to get into the pipeline for record January through May exports. Overnight, prices are a little bit lower. I think that the word that Argentina settled their oilseed workers strike is kind of offering some resistance this morning. So again, we'll have to see if after the first of the year, going into the USDA January 12th report, that we trade the beans over the $13 level, maybe meal over $4.30, soybean oil over 42 cents a pound. If corn can get closer to the $4.90 area, maybe $5, and if wheat kind of follows. A lot of resistance in the wheat market. March futures Chicago above the 620, 630 area because there is a little bit less export demand than some people had hoped at this point. And still a lot of uncertainty about talk of a record Russia crop versus talk that they are not exporting as much wheat as people had thought today, and that maybe their exports are going to be down, maybe Europe's exports are going to be down, and we'll see if China has to buy wheat. Where do they buy it from if they're having relationship problems with Australia? So we'll be watching the headlines on anything out of Washington. We're watching headlines about how quickly the vaccine is being administered here in the United States versus increase in cases of virus and the new strain of virus in the U.S. And we'll be watching anything as far as monetary decisions by the central banks. Dollar is making some new lows, and the thought of increased U.S. debt after the first of the year probably will push the dollar lower. We'll be watching to see if the vaccine brings back demand for food and fuel later in 2021, and if that prompts a rally in raw material prices. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day, and remember, always treat people like you yourself would like to be treated.